Welcome to North Clay Ball Field. This is for the activity baseball game between the Robinson Maroons and the North Clay Cardinals. We'll have starting lineups for you here in just a second. Starting lineups for the Robinson Maroons. Starting leadoff hitter, Judson Pinkston, Chase Aldrich, number 32. Hitting third, Maroon Alt, catching this evening. And batting cleanup, number 4, who will be in left field. At first, Bryson Legg, number 22. Batting sixth, number 1, Derek Stewart, playing right field. Batting seventh, number 14, Julian Parker at shortstop. Batting eighth and DHing, number 20, Palin Shriggs, who will be DHing for the pitcher, Grayson Cowan. And batting ninth, number 6, playing third base, Eli Robb. The Maroons are 14-10, 4-5 in the LIC, which this is a non-conference game. Now for the North Clay Cardinals, who will start out in the field as they take the field right now. Pitching and lead off, number 4, Jack Compton. Batting second and playing third base, number 9, Aiden Jones. Batting third and playing shortstop, Cody Zendars. In center field and batting cleanup, number 8, Caden Craig. Batting fifth and playing first base, Carter Walden. Batting sixth and playing left field, Trent Ingram. Batting seventh and DHing is Jesse Widener. He'll be DHing for the catcher, number 11, Quinn Hosselton. Batting eighth and playing right field is Evan Clifton. And batting ninth, playing second base, is Ian Jones. The Cardinals are 15-12-1. And we're just about ready to get started here on this beautiful day. My name is Travis Wyatt, and I'll be doing your play-by-play announcing. Alongside is Tracy Blair, keeping score and making sure we keep all the numbers correct. Field looks in excellent shape, especially after what the athletic director, Rich Grubal, just said was 6 inches of rain in the last few days. So I think things look really, really great, and we're going to play some baseball here. I think this will be a great matchup between two teams, record-wise, that aren't too far apart, all things considered. And, again, a non-conference matchup. So we'll be seeing how this all plays out as we get started this evening. Again, the Maroons come in 14-10. And the Cardinals come in with a record of 15-12, come from behind victory last night against Vandalia. So here we are. We're ready for the first pitch from Compton. As the batter steps into the box, Judson Pinkston heading leadoff center fielder for the Maroons. First pitch outside. And we're underway. Beautiful evening, don't you think, Trace?
Yeah. Let's try that again. Yes, it is.
There we go. Ground ball right through the 5-hole. So it leads off on the second pitch of the game. So Pinkston's on with a base hit. Brings in the number 2 hitter, Chase Aldrich, who is their second baseman. As Coach Reggie Truitt gives the signs, we're getting ready to play this little game here. Run around first, no count on the batter. Long pause from Compton. Yeah, step off there. I think he was trying to see if he was doing something. What do you think? Yeah, I think he was trying to see if there's a play on there or not. That's good idea. There's your step off. Move to first. Not in time. I mean, obviously with nobody out, Only throwing 2 pitches. Could be running here, right, Tracy?
Anything's possible right now.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
Stolen base for Pinkston. Ball 1 on the pitch home. So the Maroons put somebody in scoring position at second base. Middle infielders are keeping the runner close. Oh, try to lay down the bunt, try to move him along. Foul ball. So it looks like Maroons know that they're going to play for a quick run here if they can. Try to move that runner up to third. North Clay's got their third baseman playing even and their first baseman in. Second baseman cheating towards that just in case he does try to bunt again. Shortstop's got the hold at second. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Aldridge. Swing and a foul ball out of play. Looked like he got in on him a little bit and popped that one back. So evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here with nobody out and a runner on second. Oh, great pitch. Strikeout on Pinkston. So that gives him 1 out. That brings up the cleanup, or excuse me, the number 3 hitter, Gunnar Holt. He's the catcher this evening for the Maroons. Big strikeout there from Compton. The runner's going. Throw to third. Not in time. Pinkston has now stolen second and third base, put himself 90 feet away from scoring. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Holt. Right-handed hitter. Looking to drive in the run from third. Strike 2, hit the outside corner. Pitcher's pitch right there. So now you got that. Now you got Holt in a defensive position. He'd like to hit a ground ball or a fly ball so they could score the run. Compton's hoping for swinging a pitch to get out of the zone so he can get out of this inning without giving up a run. And a ground ball to second. Out is at first, but they do score the run. So Holt does his job, gets the RBI, and there are 2 outs. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Cole Weber, who's playing left field this evening, number 5. So pretty weak ground ball. It's a good pitch, but it still did exactly what they needed it to do. Good pitch, got out in front right there. Weber looked like he might have been a little fooled on that pitch. So Compton seems to be settling in now. High leg kick. Trying that outside corner again. Smart idea. If you can get it, let's stay out there. So it counts 1-1. Strike 2. Yeah, I think Compton settled in quite well now.
Yeah, he got behind early. A few balls right in the road, and then he's just turned it around.
Breaking pitch. Just missed. Great time for that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. To the lead, the cleanup hitter, Weber, for the Maroons. Strike 3. Got him looking. So the Cardinals get out of that with just 1 run scored. And will come to bat for the first time here in the bottom of the first.
going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
All right, the Cardinals getting ready to hit here in the bottom of the first inning. They'll be facing Grayson Brown, pitching for the Maroons. Cardinals did give up 1 run on 1 hit in the top of the first, and will look to answer back quickly with their starting lineup. First 3 batters will be Jack Compton, Aiden Jones, and Cody Zimdars for the Cardinals. Brown finished his final warm-up pitch. The ball goes down to second. And we'll be underway here. See if the Cardinals can answer back here right away in the top or the bottom of the first. First up for the Cardinals is Jack Compton, the pitcher.
He has a chance to help himself out here.
First ball's pitch is inside. Obviously, Compton's responsibility as leadoff hitter is to see as many pitchers, try to figure out what the pitcher has, and also try to get on base. Strike 1 right down the middle. So far it's been a steady diet of fastballs, but we've only seen 2 pitches so far. Well, looked like that might have been a changeup, but a little low. 2 balls, 1 strike on Compton. Compton, right-hand hitter. Another ball inside. That ball had a little late movement to it. So Compton's worked himself to, seen 4 pitches, 3 balls and a strike. Trying to figure out a way to get on base. Swing. A big hop to the shortstop. Oh, bobble. Compton runs well. He got down there quick. He had no chance once that ball was bobbled there by the shortstop for the Maroons, Parker. So Compton reaches on an error, and the Cardinals are in business. They put their leadoff hitter on just like the Maroons did. That brings up Aiden Jones, second baseman. See what the Cardinals want to do here with Coach Freck. Ball 1 from Brown to Jones, Aiden Jones. Sophomore for the Cardinals. There goes a runner. He's out. Thrown out at second base by the catcher. That's a pretty darn good throw from Holt for the Maroons. So, but do have 2 balls, no strikes on Jones. Jones with a hard foul ball over here by us. Foul ball on the over the fence here in left field. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Laid off the high one. Correction here, need to also Aiden is a senior for the Cardinals, playing third base for a night. He's worked the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, breaking pitch. Didn't quite get it there. That was a 45-footer instead of a 60-footer, Trace.
Just gripped it a little bit too hard, that's all.
Definitely gripped that one too hard. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Best count in baseball. Right here, we'll see what happens. Ball 4. Came after him, though, ball 4. So Jones got behind in the count and worked into a walk. So it brings up number 3 hitter, shortstop, Cody Zemdars. Number 3. Good to see Cody back healthy and on the ball field. And we know that he's an important part of this Cardinal. That's a line drive. It's going to be right at the left fielder, reaches up and grabs it. Hit that ball well, but right at the left fielder. Weber. So that's 2 outs. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Caden Craig, center fielder for the Cardinals. Craig bats left-handed, so I believe it's our first left-hand batter of the evening for either team so far. Move to first base. Ball gets past. Jones is up. That ball's up against the fence. Coach Freck's waving him over to third. Jones is on his way. Here comes the throw into third, and he's going to make it. Great heads-up play there by Jones. Dove back into the base. Seen the ball went all the way to the field. Help for the first base coach. And Coach Freck at third base waving him on the whole way. Being aggressive with 2 outs. Why not?
You have to be. And there was no hesitation bringing him to third. He just said, bring it over.
And Jones did a great job of picking up a coach before second base. And where you're supposed to. That way you really get a great look at it because coach is there. You're just running hard. So that's ball 1 to Craig. And the tie and run is 90 feet away for the Cardinals. Swing right to the second baseman, who throws out Craig at first base. So after 1 inning, the Maroons are up 1-0.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Who's up? So we finished warm-up pitches here at the top of the second inning.
Leading off for Robinson, we will have Bryson Legg playing first base, number 22.
Again, it's Coach Truitt's team here for Robinson, 14-10 coming into today's action here at North Clay. Another left-handed batter.
Another lefty here.
So we got back-to-back left-handed batters when we hadn't seen one before up until Craig's last at-bat. Compton starts him off with the ball right downstairs, trying to come inside to him, trying to challenge the hitter here. Oh, that ball had a little something on it. Counts 1-1. Threw it right past him. Strike 2. Legs a left-handed hitter. Playing first base. Kind of holds back kind of high. Compton's really working quick now. Seen him something short there. Counts 2-2. Really like how he gets the ball and throws it. Keeps your defense fresh. Everybody knows, let's just play ball. Right past him. Drop third strike, tag out. And there's your first out of the second inning. I think Compton settled in quite nicely now. You know, had that second pitch for that leadoff hitter Pinkston hit right between the third baseman and shortstop. And since then, he's settling in quite nicely.
He's been getting ahead of the hitters for the most part.
So this is right fielder Derek Stewart, number 1, hitting for Robinson. Counts 2-0, the right-hand hitter. Two balls, one strike. Ball's popped up to the right side. First baseman Walden gives chase, but it's down. Foul ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Stewart. Doesn't seem to be any wind. It seems like it's really calm out. Strike 3, swinging one out of the zone. Compton's set 3 down in a row right now.
Actually, 5 in a row, 4 with strikeouts.
I'd say that's settling in right there.
Yeah,
That's
he's
settling in.
been getting ahead of the hitters. He's been working fast.
Brings up Julian Parker, shortstop for the Maroons. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Strike 2, breaking pitch. So Parker finds himself in the hole 0-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning. See if he would chase. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Compton set. Here comes the pitch. Another breaking pitch away. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Parker. Foul ball behind the backstop. Leaves the count 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 1st. Compton's really settling in. Got a good rhythm, really pounding the strike zone. Misses aren't anything that's far off. Making sure those decisions have to make batters have to make tough decisions. A little bit outside, brings the count 3 balls, 2 strikes on Julian Parker, looking to try to get on base for the Maroons this inning. He takes ball 4 inside, so there's the first base runner this inning for the Maroons. That'll bring up to DH Peyton Skaggs, excuse me. He is DHing for the pitcher Grayson Brown in the 8th spot. Number 20. Compton comes set. They called timeout before he went home. That was a long pause. Again, trying to see what was going on there with the runner first. That's a good tactic. That way the runner's not up on his toes. Sets back a little bit, makes you wait, but batter did a nice job there, calling timeout before the pitch was delivered. There's your ground ball right to the shortstop, Zindars. Flip to Jones in the middle for the 3rd out of the inning. So we go into the bottom of the 2nd. Maroons are leading 1-0 over the Cardinals.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic Famous Maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory at Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Back here at the ball field here. The Cardinals are getting ready to hit here in the bottom of the second. Down 1-0 against the visiting Robinson Maroons. Who's going to be our first three batters, Tracy?
We have Walden, Ingram, and Widener coming up for North Clay.
Really haven't seen enough from Brown yet, though he did throw very well in the first inning. Neither pitcher have thrown very many pitches. I know it really felt like the Compton got into a real good groove last inning, so we'll see what Brown does this inning with the 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Cardinals. Carter Walden up, first baseman for the Cardinals. Ball one, looked like a breaking pitch. Carter's been known to have a little power. Big first baseman for the Cardinals. Another breaking pitch. That's probably the first couple breaking pitches I think we've seen from Brown. So
he's been having trouble finding the strike zone here for the first inning. He only threw 6 strikes in that first inning. It just every one that got hit got caught.
Right. The ball's hit well to left field. That's over the left fielder's head. That's over the fence, and we have a tie ball game with a home run from Carter. Stayed really even with that nice easy swing. Pulled that ball to left, and that ball cleared the fence in left field. So as Carter passes third base and high fives Coach Freck, Cardinals have tied up the game 1-1 as Carter touches home plate. That was a pretty good swing, Tracy.
That was a smooth swing from start to
Stayed back,
finish.
nice and easy. Didn't over-try. And really not a lot of wind, so that ball was just hit well. So now with the score tied 1-1, no outs here in the bottom of the second, brings up Trent Ingram, left fielder tonight for the Cardinals. That ought to get some life in the dugout. Ball one from Brown.
I don't know, it looks like the North Clay batters are being patient, waiting for Brown to bring him in a strike before they get ready.
Strike one. 1-1 on Ingram. I think hitters are always the best whenever you just sit back and see it and hit it. Got him out in front on a breaking pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Trent. There's a fastball hit well to right field. Right fielder coming on, a great catch. Ball was sinking, but super catch out there by the right fielder, Stewart. So the first out of the inning is recorded. That brings up the DH, Jesse Widener, who's hitting for the catcher, Quinn Hosselton. Widener, a senior for the Cardinals, got a little pop. Came after him with a fastball. That was in. Kind of got away from him. Brown's actually started every batter off this inning with a ball. So he's getting behind batters. That's usually not a good method. Ball 2. So good pitch to good hitters count here for Widener. There's a strike. Brown wanted to make sure that he challenged him with nobody on. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball's popped up. Third baseman thinks he's got a play on it. He does have it for the second out of the inning. Kind of lost it there for a second, but it came back. Sun is kind of high. It's a pretty cloudy night, but he did find it. Looked like he did lose it for a minute. So that records the second out of the inning, and that brings up right fielder Evan Clifton, number 8 hitter for the Cardinals. Number 1. Takes that ball down and in. There's a ball. That might have been a 57-footer.
Brown has been behind every batter except for whenever Zinberg lined out to left field. Other than that, he's gotten behind 0-2, 2-0 on each batter.
That's usually a recipe for not good things if you're on the mound. So here's the count, 3-0 to number 8 hitter Clifton. I'm sure Coach Freck would prefer him to see a strike here, but you never know. Sometimes you might get one that you can jump on and get yourself on base. That's ball 4. That's 4 balls in a row to the number 8 hitter. So Clifton works the count, gets on first base, brings up the number 9 hitter, second baseman, sophomore Ian Jones.
Really, what
number
that
7.
Does, really, what that does is now that turns over the lineup. So you're either going to have the top of your lineup on with runners on or lead it off again.
Yeah,
you cannot complain about that.
Right. Clifton works his lead with 1-0-1 count on Jones. Ball in the dirt. Again, I think what you're looking for from your 8-9 hitters is to find a way to get on base, and they've done that. You know, they're on base here with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning, and you're hitting your 9th hitter in the second inning. So that means you're seeing a lot of pitches. That means Brown's also throwing a lot of pitches. Brown does work quick, and he is pounding the zone, but I think the Cardinals are being very patient and barreling the ball when the time's right. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Brown comes set. Ball 4. No, that hit him.
Yeah, that hit him.
That hit him. So Jones finds his way on by hit by pitch on the inside of the leg. And that turns the lineup over, brings up leadoff hitter pitcher Jack Compton for the second at bat on Brown with the runners on first and second.
And we got time.
And we do have time. Here goes Coach Trua to the mound to talk to Brown, as Coach Freck will meet with his hitters also. Great opportunity to say what a beautiful evening here is, and also want to thank and congratulate North Clay High School on this is their 75th anniversary. And we appreciate all, as a North Clay graduate myself, means a lot to me, and 75 years is a great accomplishment. So thank you to all the alumni, past, present, and future of North Clay. And it's just a great, great thing to be a Cardinal and an Indian. So I think Truett's probably at the mound explaining what the possibilities are, right? There's 2 outs. Runners on first and second. What do you think he's talking to him about?
Either that or he's talking to him and just telling him, settle down, let's get strikes thrown. He's thrown 21 pitches so far this inning, and he's only had 9 strikes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting up to almost 40 pitches, and he's only got 15 strikes thrown.
That's not a good percentage of strike-to-ball ratio,
needs
is
to find
it?
the zone.
Yeah.
Because when he does find the zone, he gets outs.
I know Compton got on and hit a ball pretty hard to shortstop. It would have been a tough play either way, and Compton still got on. So, ball 1. Again, behind every batter this inning, Brown has.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the old adage, first pitch strike, get ahead. You know, that doesn't seem to be the recipe right now, and that's why you got first and second with 2 outs. And so Brown throws that pitch outside, so it's 2-0 on Compton.
Which he has a real good opportunity to help himself out.
Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Compton obviously was looking for something middle half in. At that time, a little wide there on that strike. So now he's just settling in, going to try to move the ball hard. Second baseman's holding the runner at second. Good lead at first base for Jones. Breaking pitch. So you've got 3 balls, 1 strike. Compton's definitely looking for a fastball right here, don't you think?
Something he can pull.
Definitely something to drive here. Here comes the delivery. Ball 4 in the
There's
dirt.
another ball.
Bases loaded. For the number 2 hitter, senior Aiden Jones, third baseman. He drew a walk last time, didn't he, Tracy?
Yes.
So we got bases loaded. Nowhere to put him. Jones has some power, and he's going to look for something in the zone. Strike 1.
And he's finally ahead of the
So
count.
got ahead of the counter there. So again, though, base hit could score 2 runs here. Good speed on the bases for the Cardinals. They're creeping and getting their secondary leads. There's great block by the catcher.
That
Great
saved a
blocker
run.
there by Holt. That curveball was in the dirt, and that was just an excellent play. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Jones. Bases loaded for the Cardinals. Foul ball. Back off to first base side. So the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jones looking to drive something here so he can score a run, maybe 2. Put the Cardinals in the head here. Brown's trying to get a ground ball. Pop fly so they can get out of the inning. Another good block. You can tell Brown's a little frustrated with his breaking pitch. You can tell that just from his mannerisms that he feels like that he's really showing that his breaking ball is usually better than what it is today. There's a pop fly. Looks like it's on the infield. The infielder's call for it. Second baseman calls for it. Makes the play. So the Cardinals leave bases loaded, but they tie up the game on a home run from Carter Walden. As we go into the top of the third, scores tied 1-1.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or sell your property, come into Amy Lee Realty in Flora to see what she can do for you.
As we get started here, the start of the third inning, Tracy, who does the Maroons have coming up?
We have Eli Robb, Judson Pinkston at the top of the lineup, and then Chase Aldred.
Eli Robb is the second baseman, hitting number 9 for the Maroons. After the Cardinals just tied up the game with a home run. So here we go, first pitch in the third inning from Compton. Swing, foul ball, strike into the catcher's glove.
It's been a tale of two different pitchers here. Compton's been getting ahead and throwing a lot of strikes.
Strike 2 on the outside corner. Again, to your point, Tracy, I think you see a good rhythm from Compton, challenging the zone. Even when he misses, like right there, it's just a little bit off the plate, challenging number 9 hitter. And the difference with Brown is that he's behind and it makes it tough. Plus, it really looks like he's frustrated because his curveball and his breaking stuff hasn't been there today. Rob's working the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Compton really has found a rhythm. He catches the ball, gets on the mound, and throws the baseball.
Yeah.
Gets his sign and goes to work. There's a little timeout from Rob trying to break up that rhythm. Breaking pitch got him out in front, strike 3. So the first out of the 3rd inning with a strikeout. That leads off to the top of the order for the Maroons.
And that is his 5th strikeout through the first time through the lineup. So he is getting ahead, and he is putting him right back on the bench, not letting him get any opportunity to hurt him.
Judson Pinkston, leadoff hitter for the Maroons, is up again. He singled last time and scored the only run for the Maroons. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on Pinkston. I think this is an important guy to keep off the bases if you're the Cardinals. This is an important guy to get on base if you're the Maroons.
Exactly. Lead off, 2 stolen bases, and he scores.
Oh, breaking pitch out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's what your job is as a leadoff hitter and what you got to do.
Back-to-back breaking pitches to see if he would chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Pinkston. Strike 3,
wow.
Fastball on the outside corner.
Caught him
Got
looking.
Pinkston looking. So, again, Compton impressive. Really is finding a rhythm out there.
Yeah.
Him and Hostleton have a good rhythm about themselves, and you can tell. Even you could tell he settled in at the last part of the first inning, but definitely settled in the second inning, which brings up Chase Aldridge, second baseman for the Maroons, number 2 hitter.
And that's really the difference between the 2 pitchers. He's challenging with the fastball right off.
Breaking pitch, 0-2.
And he's getting ahead, and he's able to go wherever he wants to.
Right. You can tell who's in control out there now. So it throws one up in the eyes. Pitch just to change that from the batter. Compton really feeling comfortable out there. Obviously, Aldridge in a defensive mode here, trying to move the ball, trying to find a way to punch the ball through. Strike 3, swinging on a breaking pitch. And Compton strikes out the side.
Yeah, that gives him 7 through 3 innings.
So we're tied 1-1 going into the bottom of the 3rd.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
As we return here to the field, Cardinals are hitting here in the bottom of the 3rd, and they have their number 3 hitter, Cody Zendars, who lined out to left field on a line drive in the first inning. Zendars takes ball 1 from Brown inside.
Brown has been struggling. Through 2 innings, he's thrown 46 pitches and has only found the strike zone 18 times.
Yeah.
And he falls behind 2-0 here.
Obviously, this is your 3-hole hitter, so Cody's looking for something he can really put the barrel on. There's your swing. Ball's popped up behind shortstop. Left fielder's coming in. He makes a diving play. Great play by the left fielder. Weber, great diving play on that. Zindar's got under it, but it was right in between the shortstop. Left fielder's been playing pretty deep. He made a great diving catch on that by Cole Weber. So that's the first out of the third inning. That brings up a cleanup hitter, Caden Craig, who grounded out to second base last at bat in the first inning. Craig takes the first pitch low. Like to get something up, down and in. Lefties like that pitch down and in if they can get it. There's that ball rifled. Oh, right to the second baseman off his glove. His second baseman runs it down and throws him out. Chase Aldridge already made a great play on that to his left. Put that ball right into his glove. And then he was able to still chase it down and get Craig by about a step and a half. That ball was hit well.
That was a shot. It would have been a good catch, but like I said, he knocked it down, was able to just pick it up, and nice soft throw to first gets him.
Brings up Carter Walden. He's swinging at the first pitch. Ball's into deep center field for the third out. So the Cardinals go 1-2-3, even though had some balls hit pretty hard that inning.
Yeah.
And so we're tied after one, going into the top of the fourth. Robinson won, North Clay won.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
Here we are at the top of the fourth inning. And who do we have leading off for the Maroons, Tracy?
We have Holt, Weber, and Legg.
So the cleanup, number 3 hitter, Gunnar Holt. Takes strike one from Compton. Compton working quickly here. Holt's catching this evening and doing a great job blocking the ball behind the plate.
Yes, he has been.
Probably saved a run that inning ago when the Cardinals had the bases full. Count is 1-1 to Holt, number 3 hitter for the Maroons. Off-speed pitch. Kind of had him out in front. Fouls ball off to the right.
And Compton through 3 innings has gotten 7 strikeouts, has only walked 1.
That's a recipe when you get ahead. And here he is again, 1 ball, 2 strikes, head of the counter. Swing and a miss, ball up and in for a strikeout. First out of here of the fourth inning for the Cardinals. Brings up left fielder who made the diving catch, cleanup hitter Cole Weber for the Maroons. Again, they come into the game here at 14-10 on the season for Coach Truitt.
And he is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout so far.
Big, tall cleanup hitter, number 5 for the Maroons. Ball swung into left field. And that ball's out of here for a home run for Pruitt. He hit that right on the lever. Just kind of, like we said earlier, just a relaxed swing. The ball was in, and he threw the barrel on it. And that ball jumped out of here to the left field. So the Maroons go on top, 2-1 off that home run from Cole Weber. And that brings up first baseman Bryson Legg, left-handed hitter, with 1 out here in the fourth inning. Catcher and pitcher for the Cardinals having a little conversation. Could have been a missed location there.
Most of the time home runs are a missed location by the pitcher. But it was a no-doubter.
Whatever Weber was looking for, he got it. And
Yes.
he didn't miss it.
Bryson Webb is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Strike ahead. There's a mark of a good pitcher right there, Tracy. Just give up a home run, first pitch, strike. Get
Yeah.
ahead. Get ahead. One pitch, one swing, next bat, next pitch. Ball swung on. It's into left center. Center fielder Craig for the Cardinals right on that. A great jump. Made a little running catch there for the second out of the inning. So that brings up number 6 hitter, Derek Stewart, right fielder for the Maroons.
And once again, he is 0 for 1 with the strikeout.
Right-handed hitter, number 1, with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. This game's moving pretty quickly.
Yes, it is.
You got to say both pitchers are moving pretty quickly in their count. Compton, ball 1. That might have been the first time he's been behind a batter in a while.
Since about the first inning, I believe.
It's not a bad thing. 2-0 count.
And I don't think he's been 2-0 to anybody. Well, yeah.
2-0 count here to Stewart.
Fell behind 2-0 to Stewart last at bat.
Come right back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Compton's just looking for a ground ball. Let his defense do the work. A little bit outside. 3 balls, 1 count. 1 strike on Stewart. Compton with a deep breath. Ball 4. I think that's the first walk of the game. Is it, Tracy? For Compton?
Yes, that's the first. No, he walked Julian Parker last at bat.
Oh, okay. Well, that brings up Julian Parker, the shortstop. Again, with a runner on first, 2 outs. The other time that the Maroons had a runner on first base, yes, it was with nobody out, but they were really aggressive, so I wonder if they'll be aggressive here with the bottom part of the order. Compton's going to work out of the stretch. Throws over to first. Snap tag by Carter. Got back in time. Stewart's got his walk-off lead. Gets his secondary. Compton comes set. Ball 1. You know, sun's popped out here a little higher. Could be a little tougher here to left field and center field for a fly ball on the left side.
Yeah, you think the left side's going to be, you're going to have issues with the sun now.
Quick move over to first. Stewart gets back safely. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here comes Coach Freck out. Wants to have a little conversation with Compton. Infielders are coming in. What do you think Coach Freck wants to say here to Compton and his team?
Take a deep breath. You've got good stuff. Just challenge the hitters. Let your fielders do what they do. Field the ball. Get yourself out of the inning, and let's get the bats going again.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, you probably just you don't trust your stuff. And really Compton today has had really good stuff. And obviously, you don't want him to steal that base, but you only need one more out to get out.
Right. You get out. Yes, you gave up a home run.
But you're only giving up 2 hits this whole game as well. So 2-0 count here on Parker. Runner on first base is Stewart. Compton comes set. Swing and a miss. Obviously, if you're Parker, you're looking for a fastball, so he was geared up for that.
Yeah.
Just swung right through it, which is another mark of a good pitch. The ball had a little run on it, came in on him. Still hitters count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Challenge again by Compton. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was on the outside corner.
Well, I think that was more or less what Coach said. Just challenge him, trust your stuff, and you'll be fine.
2-2 count. Pitch is delivered. Breaking pitch down the middle. And Parker was not looking for that, for a called strike 3.
And just exactly that. He starts off behind the count, 2 balls, no strikes, and comes back, strikes him out looking.
So going into the bottom of the 4th inning, Maroons are leading 2-1 over the Cardinals. Cardinals will be hitting here in the bottom of the 4th when we return.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Head on down to Boyd Discount Furniture and Mattress Center in Wayne City, Illinois. The finest names in comfort, beauty, and function, like Ashley, Serta, and Brooks, are waiting for you on both sides of the main drag in downtown Wayne City. Head on down to Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center or BoydFern.com for huge selections of sofas, sectionals, recliners, leather furniture, beds, mattress sets, sleeper sofas, coffee. Big on value, all roads lead to Boyd. Office furniture.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly.
So as we begin the bottom of the 4th inning, who do we have as the first 3 batters for the Cardinals, Tracy?
We have Ingram, Widener, and Clifton.
Trent
6,
Ingram,
7,
number
and 8.
7.
He flew out to right field last at bat.
Leading off for the Cardinals. Ingram fakes the bunt, pulls the third baseman in. The ball's inside for ball 1. Cardinals looking to answer back here in the 4th inning, like they did in the first. Swing and a miss from Ingram. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like Brown settled down a little bit, had a quick inning last inning.
Yeah, last thing he got through it was 6 pitches, which is what he really needed.
Yeah. Again, there's breaking pitch. Looked like it went about 50 feet, so still trying to figure out that breaking pitch. Like you said earlier, it might be squeezing it too hard, but just doesn't seem to have it today. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ingram. All 3 balls inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. That seems to be what every North Clay hitter gets to have today throughout the lineup.
If not 3-1,
those are
2-0.
definitely hitters' counts.
And he's really
Ball
been
4.
avoiding any major issues falling behind.
Right.
I mean, he gave up a home run. Nobody else has gotten scored, so.
So that brings up designated hitter Jesse Wagner with Ingram on first base and nobody out here in the 4th inning. Brown comes set out of the stretch position and delivers. Ball's low. Again, great block by Gunnar Holt behind the plate.
He has been doing an excellent job.
He's shifting and blocking and not giving up any extra bases. And so that's what good catchers do. Not just call the game, but keep the ball in front. That allows your pitcher to throw their breaking pitch.
And there's another one that was low.
Looked like an off-speed pitch down and in to Widener. So hitters count 2 balls, no strike with Ingram on first base. He gets his lead. Widener takes that pitch. 2-1 count. Let's see what Coach Freck wants to do here. A lot of options with nobody out, runner on first base. Ball's inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. You're going to trust your senior here to make a good decision, get a good pitch to barrel up right here.
Yeah.
3 balls, 1 strike again.
He fouled out to the third baseman last.
Strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Brown did a nice job hitting the outside corner there. Again, Browns and Maroons are looking for a ground ball double play.
Yeah.
There goes the runner, and that ball's inside for ball 4. Ingram had a great jump. I'm not sure he could have thrown him out either way. So the Cardinals are in business here. Runners on first and second with nobody out. And here comes Coach Truitt to the mound to talk to his pitcher and the Maroons. This time, I think, we want to say thank you to Wabash Communications and Catch TV for sponsoring this broadcast, and all of our sponsors. This is a real good treat, and you and I have talked baseball all over the place throughout the years, and now we get to do it on a broadcast. What do you think about all this stuff, Tracy?
It's a first. I'm not going to say I'm great at it, but we're learning.
Oh, you're the best color guy we got today.
I'm the only one we got today. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change. They brought in number 4. Who is that again?
That is Marcus Nance, number 4. So with the DH position, they're just switching Brown for Nance, so it keeps the DH spot there. So Nance will come in and try to put some quiet the bats here to the rally that North Clay has going here in the 4th inning with nobody out. Also, while we're going through this, I want to do a little trivia, a little baseball trivia for everyone out there. See if you can name the 9 different ways that a batter can get on first base in the game of baseball. There are 9 different ways to reach first base in the game of baseball. Try to think that out and see if you can come up with those 9. Tracy, we're going to ask you first, so be thinking. I'm not giving you the cheat sheet here. Got it on my phone. So you got to come up with it. Maybe you can get 7. Maybe you can get 7.
That may be stretching it, but.
So while we're getting here and Nance is taking his warm-up pitches, let's see what you can come up with.
Just so far in this game, we've seen a hit.
So a single, a base hit. Yep.
A walk.
Yes.
A hit batsman.
Yes. We've seen all those this game already.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
We've seen all of them.
Mm-hmm. Those are 3.
And then we got catcher's interference.
That's 4.
Reached on an error.
That's 5.
We've actually seen that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say intentional walk and walk's the same
A walk
thing?
is the same thing.
Well,
that's 6.
There's a difference.
So you're at 67% right there. You are doing well. You are doing really well because you got catcher's interference. That's always the tough one.
Yep.
So we'll think about the other 3 here. We'll think about the
others.
other 3 here. You do that same out there at TV land, and we'll try to get those here at the end of the inning, the start of the next inning.
It looks like Nance is now ready.
And he is throwing to Evan Clifton in the 8-hitter, number 9.
And he walked that last at bat.
Or excuse me, number 1, the right fielder. He's going to fake the bunt. He puts the bunt down in front. That's a beautiful bunt. Beautiful bunt. Pitcher picks it up, or the first baseman picks it up, throws it out of the first. Only play he had. That was beautifully done. Both runners move up. Well called play by Coach Freck. Well executed by Evan Clifton. He deadened that ball straight out in front, right on the first base line. First baseman, the only play he had was the first base.
Yes. Moved the runners up. Now you got second and third. Your 9-1 hitter up.
And
there it is. And
there's
it's
a line
down,
drive hit
and
to
it's
left
down.
field
There's
by
one
Jones,
in.
who left fielder
Oh,
bobbles
he
it. So
bobbles
that's
it.
going to score 2 runs.
2.
Ball comes in the shortstop. Jones takes second on the bobble. So Jones with 2 RBIs. Off that base hit out of the 9-hitter. Jones didn't waste any time. He jumped on the very first pitch he saw over the plate, lined that to left fielder. And the Cardinals take the lead 3-2, and Jones ends up at second base with 1 out with the top of the order, Jack Compton, coming back to the plate.
He's been this is his 3rd at-bat, and he has yet to record an official at-bat. He reached on an error and walked his first 2 times. And once again, he's ahead on the count.
So Nance is coming in throwing strikes, but the Cardinals have been leveling the bat. There's strike 1, 1-1. And again, that was all set up by a beautiful bunt by Clifton. That was, and you may have known that was coming. Obviously, the Maroons knew that was coming, but it was so well done. That was the only play they had. So then you get runners in second and third, and Jones lines that ball to left field to score 2 runs. There's a swing. That ball's into right center. Diving catch by the center fielder. Wow, what a play.
Nice catch.
What a play by Pinkston in center field. He covered some ground because he was actually shading a little bit to the left center, and that ball was sinking, line drive off of Compton in right center. And you could tell that he was calling it the whole way because the right fielder backed off, and you can see that diving play. That probably saved a run right there.
Easily.
So there's 2 outs. Brings up Aiden Jones. with 2 outs and his brother at second base trying to bring him in.
And he is 0 for 1. He walked his first at bat and popped up to the second baseman in the second one.
Nance kind of comes kind of 3/4 delivery. Kind of, it's not right over the top, but it's not complete sidearm. I mean, it's kind of, the ball has a little late break to it. It's a tall on the mound, comes set right with its belt, an inside move to second base, but there's nobody there. And so the ball gets into center field, and Ian Jones takes third base. A little bit of confusion there, whether the second baseman's supposed to be covering or the shortstop. Normally those plays are called.
Yeah,
Whether they call from the dugout to the catcher and the inside move. Obviously, Nance knew when he was throwing it to second. He didn't hesitate at all, but there was some confusion on who was supposed to cover the bag. There's a pop fly behind home plate. Catcher, the catcher falls down. Holt fell down, or he might have had a chance on that. So
he kind of got a little bit turned around coming out of his stance, and that's what caused him to lose his footing. But
so Aiden Jones probably gets a break right there with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and see if he can take advantage of that. Nance is 1 pitch without getting out of the inning. Coming in relief for Brown. There's a line drive right into the 5-hole, and there scores another run. Great swing by Aiden Jones. Getting that extra run. That's what Coach Freck is looking for in the Cardinals.
Yeah.
You got 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third. Just get a good swing on it. Put the ball right there. And now brings up your number 3 hitter, and Cody Zimdars, who's had 2 great swings.
Yeah, he's
already
0 for 2, but both of them been flyouts to left field. I mean,
and obviously they know that because Nance starts him off with a breaking pitch.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Jones wants to do a little running here, or if we want to let Zimdars just swing the barrel. Inside pitch. Zimdars stays off of that. 1 ball, 1 strike. I tell you what, it just could not be better baseball weather.
No.
No matter where you're at. This is beautiful weather. Guys are all in their uniform shorts, short sleeves, and they're all playing hard. Oh, breaking pitch. Got Zimdars a little bit out front. I bet Cody's wishing he'd have that one back a little bit. So you got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jones on first. This might be a good pitch to run on. What do you think?
Yeah, I think North Clay's a little bit more comfortable with Nance pitching because he's a little bit
long move.
faster.
There goes Jones. Hit by the pitch. You called it. Great pitch to run on. Then Nance kind of hesitates with the delivery for whatever reason, and he ends up hitting Zimdars on the inside on the leg. So that puts the Cardinals back in position again with runners on first and second. And the cleanup batter, Caden Craig, coming back to the plate. He hit the ball really well last at bat.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2. In the scorebook, it just says he's ground out to the second baseman twice, but
that last one was a screamer.
Yeah.
Craig takes the first pitch outside. Nance really does get the ball. He comes set right there at the belt line, and he gets the sign, comes set, and he delivers. So, again, defense likes that. Pitchers that work quick, he looks back at second. Here comes the delivery. Gets the outside corner, 1-1. Again, for these Cardinal hitters, Nance's new pitchers, they're looking at him for the first time.
Yeah.
So he got good speed on the bases. For the Cardinals. Here we go, batted pitch. Oh, got him out in front.
That was
looked like he was fooled. Looked like Craig was fooled, but then he thought maybe I can punch this to left field, stay behind it, and it still kind of got him out front. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if the runners want to be active here for the Cardinals. Nance delivers, curveball down and in. He fouls it off. That ball was completely out of the zone, and Craig was able to put the barrel on and foul it off. That was a good piece of hitting. So, Jones and Zimdars on the bases with good speed. Base hit to score 1, easy, maybe 2. There's a ground ball in the 5-hole again. Third baseman makes the play. Throws it to first, too late. Ball gets by just a little bit, but Jones decides to stay at first. Craig really got down the line quick. That was a good play by the first baseman. That ball was in the hole. Shortstop was playing more towards second base, and the third baseman, Parker, made a nice play on that. But honestly, Craig would have beaten it out either way.
Yeah. The shortstop was
so bases loaded for Walden,
for
who's 1 for 2 with a home run. Good time for a swing and barrel right here.
And he
lays off that breaking pitch inside right there with bases loaded for the Cardinals.
And he is the 9th batter of this inning so far. So this has been a great inning for North Clay.
Still, though, with left bases loaded earlier.
Yeah.
Don't want to leave bases loaded here. You want to try to take advantage of the opportunities. Good swing. Good pitch from Nance. That ball had a little bit of something on it. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals have already scored 3 and have bases loaded with Carter Walden at the plate. Takes that pitch up and in. Carter just seems to be sitting back. He has a nice, relaxed feel about him today. You just looking at him from here, it's like, hey, I feel really confident. My barrel's going to be quick. I know I can get on top of it and drive the ball. That's a good cut. The ball's popped up. Third baseman looks like he's got a play. And he makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Cardinals score 3. That's a big inning for the Cardinals, and they take the lead. North Clay 4, the Robinson Maroons 2, going into the top of the 5th.
Jimmy Order Lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Order Guns, too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty.
So we're back here in the top of the 5th inning. The Cardinals just took the lead, scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th, and brings the Maroons to bat. Tracy, who's up for the Maroons?
Well, for the Maroons, we have Skaggs, Robb, and Pinkston, 8, 9, and 1.
Skaggs is the DH, and Compton, who works pretty quickly, makes that first pitch and is behind 1 ball and no strikes. Strike 1. Again, Compton just gets the ball and throws. He knows now that he's got a little bit of lead. He's going to challenge some people in the bottom of the order, right?
He's been challenging hitters all evening. And
breaking pitch. Just in case you don't think he'll throw a breaking pitch, I'm going to show you a breaking pitch. So here we are later in the innings. He's starting to throw other pitches.
I mean, through
foul
4
ball right
innings,
there.
He struck
Great
out
stop
9
there by
so
Hasselton,
far.
the catcher. So again, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Skaggs for Robinson. Here in the top of the 5th inning on a beautiful day at the ballpark.
I mean, he struck out 9, has walked 2 through 4 innings, so he's doing what he needs to do, getting ahead, challenging the hitters. And now that he's got a lead, there's no reason for him not to.
Strike 3. I mean, it's just a pretty good recipe. He's able to not only spot the fastball and use the breaking pitch at different times or even a changeup, but he's also changing their eye level going in and out, up and down, as they say. So Compton being very effective out there. Now up is the number 9 hitter for the Maroons, Elijah Robb. And Compton starts him off with strike 1.
And Robb so far today is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Like I said, I don't think there's been a
strike 2.
Robinson hitter that he has not struck out this game.
0-2 count on Robb, the third baseman for the Maroons. And Compton working quickly. He didn't waste any time. Breaking pitch and strike 3. So that brings up the top of the order for the Maroons. Judson Pinkston, who, again, is the catalyst of their offense. Whether there's 2 outs or nobody out, we can tell he's quick. He's made a great play, diving play in the outfield. This is an important guy to get out if you're the Cardinals.
He's 1
Compton
for
starts
2.
him off with a fastball and challenges him right away with 2 outs in the lead.
He's 1 for 2 today with a single to lead off the game. Stole 2 bases and scored.
Well, breaking
and
pitch,
struck
got him
out
out in
looking
front.
in the second one.
You know, Tracy, that's not just a breaking pitch. It's got a little bit of change of speed on it.
Yeah.
So there, 0-2 count. And again, calling a great game. You got to give a lot of credit to to Quinn Haselton behind there calling the game and keep Compton and him in a great flow here. So Pinksty's got to put the ball in play with 2 strikes. You just got to step back a little bit and barrel the baseball. He gets a timeout here. Compton just calmly steps off, resets himself, glove high at the belt, gets the sign, and he's going to get ready to deliver here. Challenged him, strike 3. So we will return here in just a minute with the Cardinals leading 4-2 into the bottom of the 5th, and we'll have those final answers for you on that quiz. 9 ways to get on in baseball when we return.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
For over 50 years, at your locally owned and operated Rural King Supply in Salem and Olney, we've helped you and your neighbors enjoy an easy country lifestyle. We carry the most thorough sporting goods department around with a huge variety of hunting and fishing gear, camping equipment, and a variety of firearms for any need. Our team is here to help you find whatever you need. Open every day, it's Rural King in Salem and Olney, your locally owned farm and home store.
As we return here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Cardinals will be hitting who they have up, Tracy?
Ingram, Widener, and Clifton, 6, 7, and 8, same as last inning.
So we had a quiz earlier when we had to change the pitchers, and we want to give those answers to you. There's 9 different ways to get on in baseball, and they are a single, which is a base hit, base on balls or a walk, fielder's choice, that means you decide not to throw to first, maybe you throw to second instead, hit by the pitch, a fielding error or a mistake by a fielder, drop third strike, pass ball, which the hitter gets there to first, catcher's interference, fielder's indifference means they obstruct the ball, the fielder, so they can't get there, and then finally a batted ball hits a runner while they're running. So those are the 9 different ways as Ingram grounds out to second base for the first out of the inning. And there's 1 out and brings up Jesse Widener, the DH. What's Jesse done today?
He is 0 for 1 with a walk and the run scored so far.
He's really had some good at-bats. Oh, nice off-speed pitch there from Nance to start off. I don't think he's seen that so far. Kind of pitch him backwards, you might say, as we say in the old days. Show him the breaking pitch instead of the fastball. Then bring the fastball. Widener just right on that, fouls it off behind him. So the count goes 0-2.
And that's the thing that Nance has been doing. He's challenging the hitters. He's coming after them. He's actually getting ahead of them. And it's forcing him to swing the bat.
I mean, he came in with bases loaded.
Yeah.
But he was challenging people, and the Cardinal batters made him pay for that. There's a swing and a miss on a ball down and in. I think that's Nance's first strikeout, is it not, since he's came in?
Yes, that is his first strikeout.
So there's 2 outs here quickly in the bottom of the 5th inning, and brings up number 8 hitter Evan Clifton, who had a tremendous bunt to move the runners along last inning that led to scoring those 2 runs that put the Cardinals ahead.
Yeah,
not just a tie, but to put them ahead 3-2, and then they've got the extra run off of Jones. So Clifton fouls off the first pitch, and Nance comes set for the second pitch. Looks like he's working strictly out of the stretch position. There's a fly ball to the center fielder. Pinkston camps under it for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Cardinals go 1, 2, 3 and a third in the bottom of the 5th inning as the Cardinals lead 4-2 over the Maroons.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
How many base runners has Robinson had, Tracy? Yeah, as we return here in the top of the 6th inning, we're just taking this little conversation. How many base runners have the Maroons had, Tracy?
They've only had 2 hits, a home run by Weber, who is batting third this inning, and Pinkston leading off the game, and 2 walks.
So 4 base runners total.
Yep. And leading off this inning, we're going to have Aldrich, Holt, and Weber, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. And Aldrich has not had a good day at the plate today. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
We also want to give a shout-out to Matt Ehrman behind the plate and Ryan Winchester, the umpires for this game, doing a tremendous job keeping the game moving along.
Yes.
You know, we can't play the game without the umpires. And we know that they do a tremendous job out there calling what they see, and we appreciate them greatly. There's a swing. Looks like a little nub right back to Compton. He steps and throws to Walden at first base for the first out. And that literally was right off the end of the bat. What do they call that? The old pull cue?
Something like that. And Compton just did exactly what he's supposed to do. Fielded it, took his time, stepping through, got him out at first, no problem.
So Aldrich is out for the first out. That brings up the catcher, Gunnar Holt. And Compton is quickly ahead.
And he is 0 for 2 on the day as well with the strikeout. But he has done such an excellent job behind the plate during this game.
0-2. Compton seems to be reaching back. That ball seemed to have a little life on it. And again, working quickly. Just a little farther outside, just to see it.
Well, he is ahead 0-2, so you can waste a pitch or 2.
Breaking pitch. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Holt. What's he done today, Tracy?
Holt?
Yes.
He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and grounded out to second.
Well, like you said earlier, just 2 hits for the Maroons so far and 4 total base runners. Matt Harmon behind the plate was asked to check that at first base, and Ryan Winchester at first base. Umpire says no, so that brings the count 3 balls, 2 strikes. Compton steps off. I want to go over the signs again just to be sure here. This is a pretty important pitch. And Compton delivers. Fastball up for ball 4. So Holt works a walk, brings up the number 4 hitter, who I believe hit a home run last at bat. Did he not, Tracy?
He is
Cole
1 for
Weber
2 with a home run and a strikeout. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner looks like number 3, A.J. Noblet for the catcher. And for those out there, IHSA, the Illinois High School Association, allows for a courtesy runner for pitchers and catchers to keep the game moving up. So Noblet takes Holt's place at first base. So we have 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Ball inside. Ball had a little movement down and in for Compton. I'd like to see a ground ball here for the Cardinals, of course. See if they can turn a double play. Compton delivers. Works that outside corner like he has been all day. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a good lead at first. Got him out in front. However, out in front with a swing off the breaking pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But Noblet had a secondary lead that was worth running there, but I don't know if they're wanting to run here down 2. You might want to, you might not.
And plus you got your 4 or 5 hitters coming up. You may not want to run into an out. But, yeah, he's getting a good lead.
Oh, that's a great lead right there. He jumped, and there's just not going to be a throw.
Yeah, there was no opportunity to get him.
Yeah. He had a great jump there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on a batter, Cole Weber, as Noblet still second base, puts himself in scoring position. Compton comes set. There's a ground ball. Foul ball past third. Jones was there. He just knew it was foul.
Yep.
You don't have to field the ones that are foul. Just have to field the ones that are fair.
Exactly.
So you got to be able to get to the line, but you don't need to be able to get to past the line. So that's just good baseball right there. Jones playing a little bit behind the bag of third. And a good pitch there. Might have been an off-speed pitch. Get Weber to be out in front a little bit. Ian Jones holding the runner at second. Inside move to second. And Noblet dives back. Compton doesn't throw. It's always a good method, too. Kind of breaks up the routine there. Make sure the runner's aware that you will make that play, and we're not just giving you a running start to run still third.
And he had such a good lead on his stolen base that I think he almost had to do that just to keep him honest.
So it brings full count to Weber. Three-two count with the runner at second. Compton delivers. Ball's down and in. Fly ball to Craig in center field. He's camped under it. There's a tag. He bluffs the throw. Beautiful flow right into third base from Craig. Holds the runner. So good piece of making sure that the runner bluffs it. Make sure that they make a throw, but Craig made a great throw to freeze that runner at second base. And Jones went and got the ball just the way you're supposed to.
Yeah, and we have the lefty first baseman leg up to bat. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to center. Looks like we're going to have a conversation about what's going to happen.
Yeah, so Coach Freck goes to the mound talking to the guys here with 2 outs, runner on second, and the lefty batter up. How many pitches have Compton thrown so far? He seems to still be in control. His stuff is still really, really good. So obviously there might be some strategy here.
He was at 78 at the start of the inning, but he has been on command with 12 strikeouts and only 2 walks through now 5 2/3 innings.
So whatever it was a quick conversation from Coach Freck. Probably just talking about details and what they wanted to do to this particular hitter, who's a left-handed hitter. There are 2 outs here with a runner on second, and Compton's working out of the stretch. Now Zimdars is holding the runner, and Jones is 2 as well. Jones will back out of there quickly and cover the hole, and the batter leg calls for timeout for taking a little bit too long. They're working, the middle infielders are working hard, keeping that runner close, so maybe they can give him a chance. If there is a base hit, throw him out at the home.
Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised the second
There's the
baseman
inside move to second, and the runner gets back safely. Noblet seen that coming. Great play. Jones was there. Quick inside move, spin move there by Compton. He comes set. And ball 1. A lot of things going on in baseball. That's the fun thing about baseball. You got your middle infielders trying to cat and mouse with the runner trying to get everything he can so he could score off a base hit or any kind of mistake. Pitcher trying to keep them both and trying to challenge the hitter, which Compton does right there with 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. And plus, as a fielder, you're trying to make sure you get back and field your position. So those middle infielders are working hard. Zimdars is early. Second base right there. Has swing and a miss. The leg looked like he was a little late right there. Maybe trying to take that ball to the left side of the infield because Zimdars is kind of leaving a little bit of a hole there because of a left-hand hitter. Maybe he's thinking that direction. Compton gives a look. Comes with a fastball high. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cardinals on top 4-2 over the Robinson Maroons. Compton comes set. Foul ball. Might have had him out in front right there. Held that one just a little bit longer. I like how he's mixing up his holds. So sometimes he works quick, sometimes he holds a little bit longer. That also gives the pitcher a bit of advantage so the hitter doesn't get into some kind of a rhythm.
Yeah, he's been keeping him off balance the whole time.
Foul ball, caught, third strike by Hostleton, and that ends the inning. With the Cardinals coming about here in the bottom of the 6th, leading 4-2 over the Robinson Maroons.
Discover a world of style and comfort for your home at Chapman's Design and Furniture. Looking for the ultimate relaxation? Don't miss our uplifting Comfort Series recliners. Sink into luxury and unwind like never before. Visit us on Main Street in Salem or call 618-548-2221. Elevate your home with Chapman's Design and Furniture, creating beautiful spaces one room at a time.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
We're back here at North Clay Baseball Field, and the Cardinals come to bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tracy, who's the first 3 batters up for the Cardinals, looking to tack on to their lead 4-2 over the Robinson Maroons?
Jones, Compton, and Jones, 9-1-2 coming up.
Ian Jones coming up for the Cardinals, hitting in the 9 hole. What's he done today?
He is 1 for 1 with a double, hit by a pitch, 2 RBIs, and has scored a run.
Yeah, he was involved in that, 8-9 situation where they got 2 runners on and really got the Cardinals got themselves back into the inning. That was a big at bat. Got hit by the pitch, but either way, he was already ahead in the count. So here's Nance. Starts him off with a breaking pitch. Again, Jones probably still hasn't seen Nance yet for the first time. These other guys have. So, trying to figure him out. He works kind of a taller pitcher, works out of the stretch all the time, comes set at the belt, and brings the pitch.
Actually,
it's the outside corner.
Double off of Nance in that last one.
Oh, he did see him. All right. So counts 1-1. Strike 2. Again, kind of a 3/4 sidearm delivery with a little somewhat of a break-in pitch from Nance. He's come in, done a nice job throwing strikes here for the Maroons in relief for Brown. Kind of falls off a little bit towards first base when he delivers. But once in a while, jumps it up there a little bit. So Jones trying to put the ball in play and work his way on. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. So the first out of the inning for the Maroons.
And now we have Compton up. Not only has he been great on the mound at the plate, he's been 0 for 2, reached on an error, caught stealing in the first, walked in the second, and flew out to center.
So having a quick conversation with Coach Freck. With Compton, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Compton's trying to figure out a way to get on, help himself out here a little bit, and get into the 7th inning and see if they can get 3 outs. Compton fakes the bunt and gets hit by the pitch.
And that is one way to reach.
Now, I don't know if he's doing anything more than trying to see a pitch there. I don't know if you're square up with nobody on, trying to bunch your way on. He was trying to see a pitch, and it must have caused Nance a little bit of indecisiveness and end up throwing it inside out. So your leadoff hitter is on, and Jones does the same thing, kind of fakes a little bit and takes strike 1. So Compton on first base with great speed, and Aiden Jones hitting quick move to first base, and Compton gets back in time. Quick inside move from Nance to first.
He is 0 for 2 with a walk.
So again, a lot of things to do here if you're Coach Freck. Compton with an aggressive secondary lead as Jones takes that ball. 1-1 the count.
And he's in a great situation. Leadoff hitter on 1 out.
Nance comes set. Quick move to first. Compton's back pretty easily, actually. Nance back on the mound. Quick move to first as he comes set. Misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's the strategy as a pitcher. You want to try to mix up those cadences that we were talking about earlier, so the runner doesn't get a good set, and then your batter doesn't get settled either. Good pitch on the outside corner. Brings the count 2-2. So a lot of things that Coach Freck's again here with 2 balls, 2 strikes could do with 1 out.
And Compton got a great secondary lead that last pitch.
There he goes. There's a swing right through the vacated spot where the shortstop was. Compton had such a good jump. He's going to go ahead and take third base before the left fielder can even pick it up. Great hit and run right there, put on by Coach Freck. And made possible by Aiden Jones, the senior. So it puts the Cardinals at first and third with one out here in the bottom of the sixth with Cody Zindars, the number 3 hitter, coming up. Cardinals are in great position here.
Yeah. He may be 0-2 at the plate with the hit by pitch, but he's had 2 flyouts to the left field that if he does it now, it's another run.
Zindars takes strike 1, but it looks like the Maroons are going to try to shut down this run. They're going to say you can't give up any more runs. So middle infielders are in. Corners are staying even. So Jones is going to steal second base here. And Zindars lets him do that. He takes that pitch so they can move up the runner. Now Cody's got an 0-2 count, but he easily can try to get that run from third. Cardinals just looking to try to take advantage of the score again here. Nance steps off and gets new schedules or signs here from Holt and comes set. Zindars with foul ball off to the right side. First base side. Again, Zindars is 0-2, but he's going to try to, his responsibility is to get the ball through the infield, get it into the outfield so they can tag and score.
Yeah.
Plus, with the infield pulled in, you can hit the ball hard somewhere.
If it's in the air.
Another good swing off to the first base side, foul ball.
If it's in the air, it's a sacrifice fly. I must have
must have been catcher's interference.
No, he didn't go to first. I'm not sure what happened.
We'll have to do a little digging into that. But the Cardinals score a run there, and each base runner moves up. The count remains 0-2 with one out. So Jones is on third, and Zindars is still at bat. As Compton scores. I'm guessing that had to be catcher's interference because there was a swing of the bat. It must have been a catcher's interference. There's a pop fly behind home plate. Zindar's battling.
Wouldn't those Zindars be off first, though, if it was catcher's interference?
No, I don't think so. The ball becomes dead. Does it not? It only affects the guys on base. But to your point, I don't know. So maybe it was a balk call before the pitch was delivered, and he just swung and hit it and fouled it off. Either way, Zindars is battling. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Takes ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So this is really good at bat by Cody right here.
Yeah. After falling behind 0-2, and even if just being 2-2, he's made him work. He's thrown 6-7 pitches so far.
There's your line drive, base hit right into center field. Pinkston gets over and cuts it off, but he scores a run. And Zindar's on base with an RBI. Big run scored there. That ball was laced, set back with 2 strikes to hold it back.
Yeah.
And really ripped that ball well. Pinkston obviously covers a lot of ground out center field and got that on the first bounce. But what a great at-bat by Cody Zindars. Brings up Caden Craig with 1 out and runner on first for the Cardinals as they take a further lead, 6-2.
And he is 1 for 3 today with a single, but he has hit the ball really good today.
Nance gets ahead right there with the fastball. Zindar's got a very good lead at first base. Again, another great block by Holt behind the plate for the Maroons. Saves an extra base right there. It's like Nance works really quickly, but maybe that's to his disadvantage when runners are on first base.
Yeah.
That ball's hit well. That ball might
gone.
leave the yard, and it sure does. So Craig gets a 2-run home run off Nance here in the bottom of the 6th. Big swing, nice easy swing, and that ball goes over the right center fence right beside the scoreboard. And the Cardinals put 2 more on the board off a home run by Craig here in the bottom of the 6th. And the score now is 8-2 Cardinals. Wow, good swing, Tracy.
That was an excellent swing. It was a no-doubter. As soon as it hit off the bat, it was. You just want to see how far it'll go.
Pinkston took about 3 steps in center field and said, I don't think I'm getting that one. Brings up Carter Waldman, who has already homered this game for the Cardinals with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals already have 4 runs this inning.
He is 1 for 3 with, like you said, a home run, 1 RBI, flew out to center, and also to the third baseman.
Walden hits fly ball to right center. Right fielder comes on, misjudges it, kind of looks like he kind of dove a little bit too early for that.
Yeah.
Or maybe his cleat stuck. We know it's rained a lot. Might be a little tracky out there, like a little soft. Hopefully he's all right out there. The right fielder is Stewart. Hopefully he's okay. But it looked like, I don't know if he slipped, but it looked like he stumbled a little bit.
And we talk about how the sun's going to affect everybody on the left side of the field. It's
Could be the right side now,
it's
too.
also on the right side, too.
Quick move to first base, and Walden gets back.
And Ingram up to bat. He is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored today.
Again, the Cardinals here, it seems like this whole inning have had a runner on first, less than 2 outs, and a hitter's count at the plate.
Yes.
Ingram looking to keep the streak going here. There goes Walden. There's a line
Line
drive
drive.
right past the third baseman in left field off Ingram's bat. That ball was well hit.
Yes.
Cardinal batters really seem to, top to bottom, seem to be really locked in.
Yeah. And this inning is completely opposite for Nance this inning. Last inning, 6 pitches, 3 outs. He's struggling. He's at his 8th batter of the inning so far. And Widener, he is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk and a run scored.
Jesse Widener jumps on the first pitch, ground ball to shortstop. He's going to go to third base, throws it high, but it still comes down in town for the force out. So Walden's out at third base off the fielder's choice. One of the 9 ways that we said you could get off base. So the Cardinals still in business with runners on first and second. And brings up Evan Clifton, right fielder.
And Clifton is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice and a walk.
But maybe the most important sacrifice bunt of the entire game really changed the tide offensively for the Cardinals. He hits ground ball, foul ball, just past the first base coach for the Cardinals. And Clifton's in the hole 0-2. We'll see what Coach Frick wants to do with the runners. Runners on first and second with Ingram and Widener. And then Widener with a huge lead at first. First baseman's playing behind him. And ball's high. Second baseman's holding Ingram at second for the Maroons. Second baseman Aldrich trying to keep Ingram close so they can keep a force out. Ball was outside. 2-2 the count. Cardinals really would like to push a few more runs across here. Swing and a miss from Clifton, and that puts the end of the 6th inning, but the Cardinals score 4 more. Now lead the Maroons 8-2 going into the top of the 7th inning.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
Probably total up North Clays and we can have some final stats.
I will.
If you can.
I'm not going to worry too much about Robinson. I'm going to get North Clays.
Just get North Clays.
I mean, I've already got Widener's pitch, or Compton's pitching, so.
Right. Well, as we in here in the top of the 7th, Jack Compton's still on the line, on the mound. No, excuse me. Ian Jones is taking the place. Compton's finishes up. Going through 6th inning, moves to center field, but he finishes up his line, if I've got it correct, Tracy, is 13 strikeouts, 3 walks, and gives up only 2 hits.
Yes.
That's a pretty good first 3-6 innings right there.
Yes, it is.
So Ian Jones on the mound for the Cardinals. trying to finish it up. He gets strike one on the maroon hitter. Who do we got up, Tracy?
We have Stewart, Parker, and Skaggs, 6, 7, and 8.
Right fielder Derek Stewart, number one.
He
Takes
is 0
strike
for
one
1
and
with,
ball one.
He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk so far.
Ian Jones, the second baseman, sophomore, coming in to close the game out. And Clifton moves to second base, and Craig moves to right field with Compton moving to center for the Cardinals. Jones works pretty quickly, just like Compton does.
Yeah.
Gets the ball, throws it, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Challenges him, strike 3. Looks like a pretty defensive swing there. Might have got confused, might have been looking for the breaking ball, but what's the old adage? Think fastball, adjust curve.
Yeah.
If you think curveball, you're done. That might have been the case right there for Stewart. That brings up the number 7 hitter, Julian Parker, shortstop, who swings at the first pitch, pops it up, and out of play.
And he is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk as well.
Looks like we might be looking for another baseball. Foul balls haven't been coming back so quickly or whatever. But again, we've got somebody on the other side of the net throwing it over. Again, what a beautiful day. And want to thank Wabash Communications and all of our sponsors for this broadcast. And everyone that's in the trailers and running the cameras for Catch TV. Setting us up here, us rookies, Tracy. This is a great setup, isn't it? This is really well done.
I'm not complaining one bit.
Yeah, this is really well done. So Jones is getting ready to deliver. Yeah, what a pick by Austin back there. That's a one-handed stab. And it counts 1 ball, 1 strike. So great block there. He says, hey, throw me that fastball up here. I slipped out of Ian Jones's hand a little bit there. And again, like you had mentioned earlier, Tracy, I think we've talked about 75th year. So Cardinals are wearing the 75th year logo on the back of the hats, which is pretty classy. I like that a lot. You know, North Clay alum, always a North Clay alum. You know what they say. 3 balls, 1 strike here. Here comes the pitch. Swing right down to the third baseman. Kind of picks it up a little bit. I bobbled it. And he's on with an error. Looks like Aiden Jones at third base kind of just, he's seen it. He was kind of seeing if there was going to be a hop off that grass and try to backhand at the last second. And if he picks it clean, he makes it real easy. But somehow didn't quite get in the webbing. So,
well, it didn't hit the ground. It just kind of stayed down. It didn't come up and give him a true hop. And he's going.
There's the throw to second, and he's still second pretty easily there.
Yeah.
So this is number 4 hitter. This looks like Nance is hitting.
No, we have Skaggs. Should be the DH.
The DH has been dropped. And,
Okay.
And Nance is hitting here for himself.
Okay.
And that's a healthy cut. This guy knows what he's doing. You can tell that in the batter's box. So 1 ball, 1 strike. As Parker stole second base on the last pitch. And a foul ball. So either way, Jones is ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Cardinals are 2 outs away from victory number 16. It's got a widespread batting stance. Middle infielders for the Cardinals keeping the runner close. And their breaking pitch strikes him out. Great mix right there from Jones for strikeout in the second out of the inning.
And number
16, Braden Turner is pinch hitting, looks like, for the Maroons with 2 outs here. Clifton holding the runner close at second. Jones comes set in the stretch position and steps off. Just didn't quite like the lead that Parker was getting there. Comes set again. And delivers that pitch a little high. So again, number 16, Braden Turner pitch hitting for number 9, Eli Robb. Or excuse me, the 9th hitter, Eli Robb for the Maroons. Fastball. Jones just kind of rushes it up there a little bit.
Yeah,
he short arms, so the ball gets on you really quick.
And he's got a good pace to him. He's got a 6-run lead. Here's the ball.
Breaking pitch right there. A little down and away action. Not necessarily a curveball, maybe just something where he's cutting it a little bit. But 1 ball, 2 strikes on Turner. 1 out away from a victory for the Cardinals. Jones misses a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With the runner Parker at second base for the Maroons. Cardinals leading 8-2 here in the 7th inning. Foul ball out of play. Parker got the jump there and was stealing on that. Nothing really to lose.
Yeah.
Cardinals really indifferent on that, leading by 6 runs. But if you're going to give me the base, why not take it if you're Parker there at second base?
Yeah.
He's got a really good lead. Doesn't run this time. Had to turn her out in front. He couldn't swing, and it was a ball.
Yeah.
So either way, he benefited there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was a pretty good pitch. Jones wants to challenge and does.
And does.
And strikes out the side. So the Cardinals win here 8-2. And we'll be back in just a few moments with some stats.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Oh, we're back here at North Clay Baseball Field, and the Cardinals come out with a victory, 8-2 over the Robinson Maroons. Robinson scored first with 1 run in the first inning. The Cardinals answered back with a run in the second, and then Robinson bounced back with a home run in the 4th inning to take the lead 2-1. But the Cardinals came straight back with 3 runs in the 4th inning to take the score to 4-1. And then Cardinals again had a big inning in the bottom of the 6th inning, scoring 4 more runs for a final score of 8-2. So Tracy, what do you look at for stats for the Maroons and for the Cardinals?
Well, for the Cardinals, pitching-wise, you can't say enough about Compton. 6 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 hits. One of them was a home run. But a home run, 13 strikeouts, I'll take it.
For sure.
And then
that's excellent.
Jones came in, really impressive. 4 batters. He struck out 3 of them. 1 reached on an error. You can't say enough about the pitching for him. He just came out and just said, here it is, hit it, if you can touch it. And Robinson wasn't for the most part. 16 strikeouts for Robinson over 7 innings. I mean, that's
not enough offense. But
yeah,
credit to the Cardinals and Compton and
Yes.
Jones for just being excellent on the mound and staying away from the barrels.
Yeah. And then as far as batting goes, I'm working on that, so talk.
Well, I think one of the things that you look at is that, as teams are gearing up here, Robinson obviously a 2A school, and North Clay a 1A school in the IHSA, trying to get themselves prepared, seeing different people, trying to get themselves prepared, look at different people out of conference games. Obviously, North Clay plays their conference in the spring in the National Trail Tournament, but Robinson plays in the LIC where they have a record of 4-3, and so they're trying to figure themselves out and get themselves all ready for the regional, because that's where you really want to peak at.
Right.
And for the Cardinals, obviously, just to be honest, they looked really, really well. They looked really comfortable on the mound. Like you said, Compton, just excellent, 13 strikeouts, and then Jones, so 16 strikeouts of the Maroons out of 21, but also looked very comfortable at the plate, and I'm sure your stats will show that as well.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot of hits for North Clay, it seems like, but they got on base. Compton officially, I think he was 0 for 1 at the plate, but he was hit by a pitch, walked, scored a run. Jones.
Aiden Jones. And the 2-hole.
Yeah, he was 1 for 3, again with the walk, a single, stolen base, a run scored. Zenders was 1 for 3 with a single hit by pitch, scored a run, drove in a run. Craig was probably the best overall hitter, 2 hits, single home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. He hit that 2-run home run there in the
that
sixth.
Was just no doubter.
It was gone.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yeah, Ingram had him 0 for 3, but he did reach on a walk, scored a run. Widener, once again 0 for 3 with the walk, scored a run. Clifton 0 for 2, walked, sacrifice, that big sacrifice in the fourth inning. Moved the runners over. What you want to do.
When everyone here at the field knew it was coming.
Yeah.
They'd called timeout. Coach Truitt had went to the mound and talked to him and knew that was a bunt situation with first and second and the bottom of the order coming up, got it down. The only play the first baseman could have made was that first. Just an incredible play. Probably changed the game completely.
And then Ian Jones?
Yes.
He followed up that sacrifice with a double, scored 2 runs. He was 1 for 2 at the plate with a hit by pitch, scored a run, 2 RBIs. Like I said, it wasn't one batter that did it for North Clay. They all did it, either driving the ball, getting hits, drawing a walk, hit by pitch, whatever was needed, team ball.
Absolutely.
You didn't rely on one hitter to do anything. You can't say enough about Compton on the mound for 6 innings, 13 strikeouts. Jones comes in 1 inning, strikes out all 3. When you're striking out over 2 batters an inning, hopefully you'll end up with the win, and that's exactly what happened with North Clay.
Well, again, just an impressive showing here by the North Clay Cardinals. They finish up winning the game 8-2 over the Robinson Maroons, and we just want to say thank you. And Cardinals now move their record to 16-12-1 on the season, and the Robinson record drops to 14-11 on the season. It's been an absolute pleasure. Again, thank you to Wabash Communication, everyone here in the trailer and running the cameras, and all of our sponsors. Just a super, super evening. So this is Travis Wyatt for Tracy Blair. We're signing off, and be safe out there. Go Cardinals.